If you're thinking about moving to Pflugerville, Texas because it's more affordable than Austin, but you're worried that it might feel too far out, or it may be too busy, or maybe it's just not the right move for you and your family, I'm gonna walk you through what life in Pflugerville actually feels like day to day, from the neighborhoods to the schools, the commute, the lifestyle, all the things that most relocation buyers don't realize until after they move here. And before we dive in, if you're thinking about moving to the North Austin suburbs, make sure you subscribe to this channel because every week I break down what it's really like to live here. Now, if you're trying to figure out which area actually fits your lifestyle best, my team and I help buyers every day just like you. You can call, text, email, or book a Zoom consultation through the link below. All right, let's jump into Pflugerville. We're gonna jump right in with why are people moving to Pflugerville? So Pflugerville sits just northeast of Austin, and over the last several years, it has exploded with growth. A lot of people relocating here are surprised by how much there actually is now. This is not a middle of nowhere Texas anymore. You've got newer master plan communities, toll road access, major employers nearby, shopping, restaurant, trails, parks, and a lot more newer housing compared to some older Austin suburbs. And honestly, people are moving to Pflugerville because they can still get more space and newer homes without Austin prices. Now, does that mean that Pflugerville is perfect for everyone? Definitely not. One of the biggest mistakes buyers make is trying to find the best suburb instead of the suburb that actually fits their lifestyle. The families who tend to love Pflugerville usually want more space, newer homes, easier commutes, and a suburban family feel without paying central Austin prices. Now, if that sounds like you, Pflugerville can make a lot of sense. Now, I want to mention the differences between East and West Pflugerville. Before you start touring homes out here, there's something most buyers don't realize about Pflugerville. The east side, especially east of 130 Toll, is where most of the newer master plan communities are located. You'll find newer infrastructure, larger homes, newer amenity centers, and more active new construction. Now, the west side feels older and more established with the mature trees, the older neighborhoods, and closer access to the historic downtown Pflugerville. Now, neither is automatically better. They just attract different buyers. Now, something else that relocation buyers usually don't know is that much of East Pflugerville used to be farmland before all this development happened. Now, because of that, I always recommend thorough inspections, whether it's resale or new construction. Texas also has expansive soils, which means the ground naturally expands and contracts with heat, drought, and heavy rain. That movement can affect foundations over time if the home wasn't built right or maintained properly after the fact. And in some situations, especially if I see concerning signs, I'll even recommend that we bring in a structural engineer in addition to the general home inspection just to be 100% sure. Now, that doesn't mean that you should be scared of buying here. It just means that you want the right inspections and you want the right guidance during the process. These are the kinds of details that most relocation buyers don't even know to ask about, but they absolutely matter long term. All right, let's talk about lifestyle. If you are more of a move-up buyer or you're relocating from another state and you're looking for more of a lifestyle neighborhood, we're going to check out Blackhawk and Falcon Point. They're two of the strongest communities here in Pflugerville, and they are popular for a reason. They've got the golf courses, the pools, they have the trails, the parks, the fitness center, and just a really strong family atmosphere. The newer Grove at Blackhawk section also has a more elevated feel compared to some of the entry-level new construction communities in Pflugerville. Now, this is usually where I see families land when they want the nicer upscale feeling in a neighborhood without jumping all the way into that Austin luxury price range. And honestly, you feel the family energy here. Kids outside, golf carts, families walking on the trails, people actually using the amenities and knowing your neighbors. For busy professional families trying to build a really good life without constant chaos, this kind of environment really matters. Now, another area that I really like for relocating buyers is Lakeside Meadows near Lake Pflugerville. Now, this area has a calmer outdoor lifestyle feel with trails, kayaking, paddle boards, and people genuinely spending time outside. If your family values being active and outdoors, it's definitely worth looking at. And commute-wise, Pflugerville is positioned better than a lot of buyers expect. One of the biggest advantages here is access to the 130 toll. That makes it easier to get to major employers like Samsung, Tesla, Dell, and Apple. Now, yes, you are going to pay to be on the tolls. But for many dual income families, the reduced commute stress is absolutely worth it. And before we dive in, if you're thinking about moving to the North Austin suburbs, make sure you subscribe to this channel because every week I break down what it's really like to live here. Now, if you're trying to figure out which area actually fits your lifestyle best, my team and I help buyers every day just like you. You can call, text, email, or book a Zoom consultation through the link below. All right, now I have to tell my mud story. Now, I had a relocating family last year who fell in love with a new construction floor plan in Pflugerville. Before they flew into town, we jumped on a Zoom call to walk through the details together. Now, during that conversation, I mentioned the home was located in a mud district, and they had no idea what I was talking about, which is incredibly common for buyers that are moving to Texas. So we slowed down and we looked at the real numbers. We reviewed the tax rate, the mud taxes, the HOA dues, and the actual monthly payment for a home like that. And when we ran the numbers, the mud alone increased the payments by almost $400 a month. That's not just a number on paper. That's extra savings, that's travel money, that's kids' activities, that's breathing room in the monthly budget. Thankfully, we caught that before they got too emotionally attached to the house. Because once families picture their life somewhere, it becomes much harder to make a clear financial decision. These are the kinds of things that relocating buyers don't know to ask about, and exactly why local guidance matters. My job is to help you understand the full picture before you make a major decision. And honestly, that's especially important with new construction in Texas. And this is why I always tell buyers, don't just shop based on purchase price. Shop based on total monthly lifestyle cost. Because in Pflugerville, one neighborhood can have a dramatically different monthly payment than another, even if the homes are priced almost exactly the same. Okay, now we're going to talk about schools because this is obviously a huge topic for families moving here. Pflugerville ISD has improved a lot over the years, and I think some buyers still underestimate it because Round Rock and Leander usually get more attention, but communities around Weiss High School and Hendrickson High School have become really attractive for families prioritizing newer schools and newer neighborhoods. Now, if top tier school rankings are your absolute #1 priority, you may also want to look at parts of Round Rock, Cedar Park, and Leander. And honestly, that's okay. My job is not to sell you Pflugerville. My job is to help you figure out what actually fits your family best. Because when you're relocating from another state, there's already so much uncertainty. You don't know the traffic yet. You don't know the neighborhoods yet. You don't know which areas feel quiet, busy, upscale, chaotic. And honestly, one of the biggest fears that families have when relocating is making the wrong decision and disrupting the life they worked so hard to build. So that's why I spend so much time helping buyers think beyond the house itself, because the house is only part of your daily life. All right, you know we have to get into the cons of Pflugerville. Now, let's talk honestly about the downside because every suburb has trade-offs. First, Pflugerville is growing fast. That means more traffic, construction, and expanding roads in certain areas. If you're expecting a quiet small town feel everywhere, this probably isn't that anymore. Second, some areas feel very suburban. If you want charming downtown energy everywhere you go, Georgetown probably does that better. Pflugerville is more practical, suburban living, and for some families, that's perfect. For others, it's not. And third, taxes matter here. Some neighborhoods have mud taxes, higher HOA dues, or additional fees that relocating buyers are often unfamiliar with. Please make sure that you understand the full tax rate before buying in Texas, not just the home price. Who is Pflugerville actually best for? Honestly, it is a great fit for relocating buyers who want newer homes, more space, stronger commute access, and a family-oriented suburban lifestyle without Austin pricing, especially dual-income professional families. The people who tend to thrive here usually want balance. They want a nice home, functional daily life, good amenities nearby, and enough breathing room financially to still enjoy it. And for buyers relocating from places like California, Washington, Colorado, or the Northeast, Pflugerville often feels like a strong value once they start comparing square footage and lifestyle. Now, if you are seriously considering moving to the North Austin suburbs, my team and I would love to help you map this out. We help relocating buyers figure out not just which house to buy, but which area actually fits their lifestyle long term. So if you want help narrowing things down, reach out anytime. You can call, text, email, or book a Zoom consultation through the link below. And if you are still researching, grab our free North Austin relocation guide. It is also linked below. If you found this video helpful, make sure that you subscribe, because every week I'm putting out new videos to help you make a smarter move to the Austin area. And if you are still trying to decide between Pflugerville, Round Rock, Georgetown, and Hutto, watch the next video, because I break down the biggest differences between all 4 North Austin suburbs so you can figure out which one actually fits your lifestyle best.